This is John Wilder of Wilder Amplification. Today we're showcasing our latest MIDI product here. This is the Evolution series foot switches we make for the Diezel Herbert VH4 and Hagen amplifiers. Basically this one is a Herbert version, except for this is one we did for a customer with a custom switch over here that'll be put here to the right. It's a channel 2 plus and minus switch. The customer has a relay in his amp that activates the channel 2 gain switch, and he's got it wired up to the 2 extra pins on his MIDI connector. So we're going to do the same in the foot switch so that he can take advantage of the little mod that he's got in his amp. But other than that, this has all the standard buttons of the regular Herbert version, where you've got channel 1, channel 2, channel 3. You want channel 2, you hit channel 2. You want channel 3, you hit channel 3. And if you want to go back to channel 1, you hit channel 1. Then up here we have V2 on off, mid cut on off, loop on off. And the cool thing about this is, just like on the Herbert, when you engage the mute out of the panel lights flash, this foot switch will do the same exact thing. We've also just recently made blue LED standard equipment on all of our Herbert foot switches, and we're also doing the same thing for the Hagen as well. One of the coolest features of this pedal, though, is that it can be integrated with an external MIDI controller. And to demo this, I have over here a Voodoo Lab Ground Control Pro, and on the back side of the foot switch, you'll see that there is a MIDI in and a MIDI out. The MIDI out would go to the amplifier and would be powered via phantom power from the amp, and on the in you can hook up an external MIDI controller. And the coolest thing about this is that if you're recalling a patch on the amp, how does the foot switch know what things are being switched in that patch? Well, real simple. Let's say we have 3 patches, and on patch 1 we want to switch, say, channel 1 with the loop engaged, and then on the second preset we want to switch channel 2 with V2 and the loop active. Then on the third patch we're going to switch channel 3 with the mid cut active. We go to our MIDI controller. Let's hit our first preset here, and once we've selected our preset, channel 1 active, activate the loop, and then hold down the channel 1 switch until we see all the LEDs flash. Now that's memorized. Then we come over to the controller. Let's go to our second patch. Let's go channel 2 with V2 and the loop on. Hold down channel 1 till the lights flash. And then let's go to our third patch. We're going to select channel 3 with mid cut on. And again, hold the channel 1 switch until the lights flash. Now, when we go to hit our patch and watch the foot switch, we'll recall patch number 1 here. Boom, there's our channel 1 with the loop. Now we hit our other patch. Oh, there's our channel 2 with the loop and V2, and our third patch, channel 3 with the mid cut. The cool thing about that is that you can program this foot switch so that it always stays in sync with whatever your MIDI controller is telling the amp to do. You still program the patches in the amp the same way, where you select everything up and then you hit store twice. But then the additional step is that you have to come over here to the foot switch to program it as I've shown here. So that's all for this clip here. Stay tuned for more on the Wilder Amplification Evolution series products.